Flames of Destruction was released in May 2018. This set introduced the Nightmares, a series of Link monsters with powerful generic effects that gain even more value when co-linked. Notable cards in this set include Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion, Called by the Grave, World Legacy Secession, Red Reboot, and a card that would forever punish improper column placement, Infinite Impermanence. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. So last episode was a bit of a slaughter. I guess that's what happens when you pull Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. The card is just crazy, and there's a reason it's banned. So I don't know what Gage is going to do, to be honest. I think he's going to have to definitely rethink his strategy, because even with changes moving forward, this is going to be a very tough road ahead. But that's the fun of the progression series, right? I mean, anything is possible. So we have to open our OTS packs. We get 3 of them because we won the previous episode. Let's go ahead and flip them up, see if we get anything good. First pack isn't too special. Blowback Dragon would have been real nice, maybe like 40 or 50 episodes ago. Okay, moving on to pack number 2. Let's see if we can get anything else worthwhile. Oh, wow. Link Spider? That's actually very, very important for our strategy, because since we have the whole Yazi Mare Mare combo going on, we actually didn't have an easy way to access Link 1s, because Link Spider only, besides this OTS pack, I believe came in like a starter deck, and then Link Karibo was a jump promo, and Imduck doesn't work with tokens. So this is very, very big for our strategy. I guess, you know, I can't complain. Like, that's amazing. That means we can actually go into some of these combos much easier. That's gonna be very exciting, especially with the set for today as well. Okay, definitely adding that to the collection, and let's go ahead into our final pack and see what we get. Destrudo's nice, but we already have a play set, and Gatling Dragon's also kind of cool, but I don't, well, do we have Metamorphosis? Actually, we do, but I don't know if we're playing a lot of level 8s. I don't even know if we'd play this card anyway, but that's it for me for now. Let's go ahead and throw it over to Gage so we can tell you all about today's set. It's an exciting one, Flames of Destruction.
I don't know if there's much else I need to say except holy shit. Electromite and Saryuja. Bro, I might as well just concede the rest of the series, dude. I don't know if I can win any more games against those dinos, but we might have a good chance if we can flip the script. Alex gets no hollows and I get all of them in Flames of Destruction. Released May 4th, 2018. This set, you're gonna see in a minute, has a shit ton of banned cards in it. Cards that have just defined the game since its release. I'm gonna speed run through a lot of them because there's a lot to go over in this set. Like some important cards like Octo Stretch is released here. A really important card to summon off Isolde. Be able to get some free triggers there. Only dumping 1 equip spell makes it pretty easy to summon. Defrag Dragon was played in Thunder Dragon strategies back in the day. Multi-Faker can tie up our Altergeist core pretty well. Actually, just an insane card. I think this card is still at 1 today, as it belongs to. Nightmare Corruptor Ibli works really well in tandem with Nightmare Mermaid, which is later in this set. Mermaid, I think, got a lot better once we got Orcus Nightmare, but at the time, this was your target to summon off of it. Element Sabers were released in here, but I'm not too impressed by them. I don't think anybody was. Battery Man Solar was some more legacy support for Battery Man, although I think this card is less good in regular Battery Man, and it was amazing in that of Thunder Dragon. Weird. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, one of the Ghost Girls that has proven itself in the meta here. Incredible card. And then to the Link monsters. Oh boy, babe, we got a lot of good ones. Topologic Trisbania, a really good generic Link 3, being able to banish spellers or traps when you summon one to his own. And then, of course, oh, you start to see the banned marks. That's how you know it's good. Nightmare Mermaid is a banned card. Nightmare Goblin is a totally banned card. And then we get all of the nightmares in this set here. Griffin, Unicorn, Phoenix, and Cerberus. This is really where Link started to get really good, when you would pair them with a card like Trigate Wizard and stuff like that. The nightmares were actually just unstoppable. All the nightmares have effects when they're Link summoned, and then if they're co-linked, you're able to draw a card after you discard for their cost. Really important ones that have stood the test of time is like Phoenix, which pops a spell or trap, Unicorn, which shuffles a card back into the deck, Goblin gives you an additional normal summon, which this card was the first one of them banned, and I don't think this one will ever come back. Cerberus pops one in the main monster zone, Mermaid summons a nightmare from deck, being the Corruptor, and then Griffin sets a spell or trap from the graveyard. Other good ones, Zen Maintenance is a really good wind-up card, and Vampire Sucker is also a great one, and Great Fly Supply allows us to use wind monsters to be able to make a Link monster generically. Again, just better Link support to like World Legacy Succession is literally a monster reborn that summons to a Link zone. Pretty good. Sekka's Light is a limited card that allows you to draw 2 at the cost of you not playing any other spells or traps in your deck. Of course, Called by the Grave. Could one forget about that? And Red Reboot, dude. Holy shit, dude. Look at all these limited marks. That's how you know a set is just packed full of like gas, dude. Including infinite permanence. Like, how could we forget it? I think that's like about it. Also, some new FA cards, which is definitely something I want to look at, see if it's something I can make happen. Other than that, just some more of the imports that we didn't get in Extreme Force, and that's a hell of a set right there. Starting things off, we got our pity pack, dude. Again, OTS 7, we get the 1 pity pack. See if we get anything nice from our 1 pack, though. We've been getting okay luck, though. Like, Dragon Shrine last pack wasn't that bad. I think it's something we could squeeze in today, but it just happens to be good cards occasionally. These ones, yeah, they're alright. You know what? Fossil Dig's okay. I'll definitely just put it into the collection. Looks like those were just a bunch of upgraded rarities, though, like Wavering Eyes and Fossil Dig, and I don't even think I need a Gatling Dragon. Alright, that being said, 24 packs of an incredible set, dude. Hopefully we have a lot better luck than last time, dude, in Flames of Destruction. Let's see what we get from our box.
All right, you guys, 24 packs of a very powerful, very playable set in Flames of Destruction. Really looking for the Nightmares here because those are going to probably have the most longevity of anything else. Let's flip up pack number 1 and see. Nightmare Phoenix right off the bat is exactly what we want. This is generic spell and trap removal, and thanks to the fact we just got that Link Spider, we can now co-link this Phoenix and actually get a draw off of it as well. Such a good start. Nightmare Mermaid is also another very good pull. I think we would specifically need Ibli for this to be strong, but this is still a very decent card nonetheless. Also, this card I'm looking at here, Monster Reborn. It's sort of a you have your opponent choose sort of effect, but if you're giving your opponent no good choices, like in the instance of a card like Painful Choice, this is technically Graveyard Revival. I don't know if it's playable like to that degree like that we're seeing now in the progression series, but it's not bad. And there is an ultra rare Iron Dragon Tiamaton. This card is actually sick. This is one of those column specific cards. You can special summon it to a column that there are 3 or more cards in, and then you can just nuke the entire column, which is actually a very strong effect, especially if your opponent has multiple cards in that column. I think this is playable by progression series standards. This may make its way in. There's another ultra rare in Palace of the Elemental Lords. I don't think Element Saber is going to be the direction that either of us go for the progression series. Who knows? I mean, maybe I'm undervaluing them, but I just don't see this happening.
All right, Flames of Destruction. I'm looking for a couple rare cards, actually, but a lot of the holos, almost all of them, are really solid. So I will not complain if I can pick up a few. First pack is not a good one. I'm going to admit it. Wow, first ultra rare off the back. It's better than last pack. An Elemental Saber is something that I really don't care too much about. Dark Dragster's pretty cool, though. I'll definitely pick up one of those bad boys. Ooh, wow, another ultra rare and a Sekka's Light right in the back. Called by the Grave. We love to see it. Tiamaton is pretty cool. This card was played a lot more in the OCG. I think Alex is going to start respecting zones a lot more now. We're up against a 1v1 matchup. I feel like once he catches on that I'd be playing this sort of stuff, he will avoid it at all costs. Mermaid, there's a ban card there in the rare slot. This one is less useful. Becomes a lot better later on down the line. Really good to just seal up the one while I can, though. Wow, there we go. That's sick, dude. Hand Trap. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion Seeker Rare. That's a beautiful pickup right there. It's no infinite impermanence, but this is just a solid one to pick up. Something that is just going to be good if Alex decides to play any deck that's going to revolve around the graveyard. Definitely happy to pick that one up, dude. 100%. Space Insulator is also just a good generic Link too. Wow, Red Reboot is a super rare too. Great, and then another Nightmare Mermaid. I will definitely scoop those up.
Wow, surprisingly just about halfway through the opening, and this is our first copy of Called by the Grave. Not necessarily the most necessary card in our format because Gage and I don't really have a ton of hand traps flying around, but this is still a very powerful card nonetheless for stopping like graveyard specific effects, right? I mean, we have stuff like Destrudo and different things flying around. I think this is a very playable card, and it's something that we're probably going to want to have a playset of, even if we don't play it immediately, for the future for sure. Well, there's a second copy of Nightmare Phoenix. I will not complain about that, although I would like to see a Unicorn and a Cerberus for sure, because I just want to complete the entire suite. Griffin I can probably do without. Also, Goblin might be pretty good now that I think about it. Oh, Red Reboot as well. I would like to see a playset of this. This does get limited at some point in the future, but Red Reboot is just insane against the trap-based decks, and especially because Gage has been looking at stuff like Altergeist and Paleozoic lately. Having this in our pool is a very good pull.
Cerberus, super rare slot. Like I said, I just feel like almost every super rare and good cards that we're pulling in this set are just low rarity, easy accessible. Cerberus is a big one. I'm really looking for Phoenix because I think Phoenix will solve a lot of our problems or a lot of our woes we've had had with spell trap removal throughout the series. Second red reboot, playable F3 for a short time here, gonna be able to counter things like that howling, bro. Get it out of here. Bro, no. Out of the only ultra rares I get, dude. Stupid Makini, second one. Get it out of here. Again, another ultra rare, this time network trap hole. I think this one's like pretty unique. If it's summoned a link monster to a zone, I don't even know. When your opponent special summons a monster from the main deck, great. That's not that bad, dude. Banish it, pretty good. Trap trick support, dude. Second Tiamaton, I might actually side these, or maybe I can find a way to weasel them in the main deck and just throw Alex off. Because this card's fierce, dude. If I can summon it to a zone that has 3 things in it, I'm just gonna pop all of them. Get him out of here. Oh! Oh, that's a fucking sick one, dude. Nightmare Goblin. The best Nightmare actually released here. An additional normal summon with this bad boy here. Gonna be an absolute menace if we can warp a deck around it. That's insane. The fact that this card doesn't get banned for us in Progression Series definitely can make some insane, unique deck building and some crazy combos around this. Very exciting to get that card.
Batteryman Solar is actually kind of neat. We don't have Thunder Dragon or any crazy deck like this was actually played in for the real competitive TCG, but we do have Batteryman strategies, and the reason why I look at this is because this is a way to dump a Batteryman in the graveyard for setup plays. It gets you fuel for industrial strength in my instance. It gets you a token on the field, which means you have ways to get fuel cell out quicker. This card actually has a lot of very good synergies for the Batteryman deck specifically, but we just never saw that happen because Thunder Dragon was just a far superior deck. Oh, there we go. Finally, Nightmare Cerberus. This may also be our first copy of Space Insulator as well. This is a very important card too because it's a generic Link 2. This gives us just more ways to go into Link monsters, which is what we need, especially with the Yazi-Mari-Mari combo. But Cerberus is great because it can remove monsters from the field where Phoenix removes back row. And again, we can co-link this as well, so we can get a ton of value off of these cards. Also, Sekka's Light. I don't know if we're going to play a Sekka's Light deck, but it's cool that we have it. You know, Dawn Dragster is actually a pretty good rare. This is a generic level 7 that actually can negate a spell or trap effect, I believe. So you know what? We'll take it. Nice. A second copy of Red Reboot as well. Those are probably going to go into the side deck. I don't know what Gage is up to this episode, but having ways to just deal with trap cards, especially when we can put out a ton of damage, especially in a power card like Red Reboot, super happy to see it.
Oh my god, it doesn't get any better! Imperm! This is insane, dude. This is the type of box that I live for, man. I hope Alex has gotten the reverse, luck that we had last set, dude. Please get nothing in your packs, bro. You don't deserve them. That's insane, bro. Imperm is so good. Now we have Valor Imperm. We got a Ghost Spell, Hand Trap, a Nightmare Goblin, bro. I just need a Nightmare Phoenix. That's one super rare I've yet to get. We got 5 packs left, though. Definitely easy. Oh, the Reborn too, bro. All right, 2 packs left. A second Nightmare Goblin, not going to be useful that long. Would definitely trade it for a Phoenix. Still looking for said Phoenix. Zen Maintenance, 1 last pack here. I think I've only gotten 1 Called by the Grave. You know what? Okay, I don't even know if I can complain with these kind of pulls, bro. I got, I think, 1 Called by the Grave total, even though it will go to 1 eventually, which is fine. I got 2 Red Reboot. I got 2 Goblin, a whole bunch of Elemental Saber shit, bro. Bell, Succession, fucking Imperm. Oh my god, this is insane, dude. I gotta get building. All right, you guys, so only a few packs left, and honestly, if we could just get a Nightmare Unicorn in the close, I think that would be the best case scenario. I think Unicorn was a secret rare in this set, so maybe that's a bit optimistic that happens. There's a Multi-Faker. I know Gage would love to have this because his Altergeist pool actually looks pretty good, but unfortunately, we will not be playing it. Move on to the next pack, a 3rd Phoenix. You know what? I'm not going to complain. That's pretty good that we have 3 of this. I don't know if we need to play 3, but it could come up. It could come up. Last pack, can we get anything good? Another Cerberus. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. So we got pretty much everything we were looking for out of the set. We didn't get a Unicorn. We didn't get a Ibly for the Nightmare Mermaid, so we don't have any shenanigans going on with that, but we got some of the good generic Link monsters that we were looking for. We got the Cerberus, we got the Phoenix, we got Space Insulator, we got some Called by the Graves, we got some pretty decent pulls all around. So let's go ahead and load up Dueling Book, see what we can come up with. Right. Wasn't really comfortable with the Dragon Warrior list we played last time. I thought it was cool. I thought the premise of it was neat, but it just didn't pan out. So we're going to try something different today, and we're revving it up with some FAs. DZ is screaming right now, bro. This deck is absolutely bonkers, and it's bonkers for the fact that even though we're under a new list and a card like Ancient Fairy Dragon is banned, this deck is still able to applicate it and use it to the most. People call this field spell deck because every time you pop one of these field spells, you are able to add an FA card from your deck to your hand except itself. So when we use a card like Ancient Ancient Fairy Dragon, not only do we get the plus off the card itself, but we also get the plus off of AFD. Being able to search for another FA card, not too shabby as well. We're able to toy around with some banned cards too, like Gofu I don't think was still around. Chicken Game is going to be broken in this deck because it's a field spot we just grabbed. Terraforming is still at 3 for some reason, don't ask why. And then cards like Test Run and Pit Stop are really solid. Just gonna have a couple outs to Masterpiece here if we're able to do anything with them. Card like Infinite Impermanence and Dino-Miscus if he chooses to protect it from spells as well as monsters. And then we have, of course, spell outs just in the form of like Test Run here to be able to out the thing. Loading up the side deck with more Dino-Mist stuff, just still terrified of that deck here with a thing like Fairy Wind system down. I'm actually looking through my pulls again, and I don't think I got a single Waking the Dragon, which isn't a huge deal. This is built with Theory in mind here. That's why we had them in the side deck originally. But it looks like I can replace those with something that, I actually own. There, I think that'll do it there. Throw a couple red reboots in there and maximize on the Fairy Winds. Really just going to specialize for that Dino-Mist matchup so we can actually stand a chance. And through testing, it seemed like really none of the decks that I had were able to keep up with it just because Electromite is just, it's that strong. Looking at this, though, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's got a lot of top-end plays we can make, like dropping this big motorhome transport. A Leo is never too bad to sit on, as well as, making Star Eater and some other things. We can also end on a Hang On mech that just happens to become a Macrocosmos if it becomes level 7 or higher, which all we have to do is just activate a field spell after we normal summon this thing, and it already meets those prerequisites. Deck looks strong, especially with Deshrudo making AFD. I feel like there's going to be a lot of hidden combos, hidden potential in this deck that a lot of people really didn't get to experience because it wasn't around for too long. Right, let's see if Alex is ready to race.
All right, you guys, so this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. We have to run the Dino-Mist back again because after last week's performance, this deck is just devastating. Now, I'm a bit nervous because Gage is probably expecting me to bring this, and so he's probably gonna have a lot of hard countermeasures against it. So I did adjust the deck a little bit, kind of swap some things around the main and side. So let's go and do the card by card. We got a Deshrudo in here for the Yazi play. I really want to show this off because it's just so sick. And now that we have the Nightmares as well, I think this card gets even better. 3 Ankylos, 2 Brachion, 3 Ceratops, 3 Plesios, 2 Terran, 1 Rex, 3 Spinos, and 2 Stegosaur. We basically just want to get some scaled, just start pendulum summoning things, get to our heavy metal foes Electromite. And if we can get Electromite established, we probably just win the game. That's kind of how last episode went, so I'm hoping to replicate that performance. We have the Mari as well for the Deshrudo Yazi combo. We also have Supreme King Dragon Darkworm as another free monster to get us to our Electromite, paired with the Supreme King Gate 0. This can actually be a free discard fodder for our Phoenix or our Cerberus now if need be. And that's the other reason I want to play this deck too, right? I have all these new Link monsters, and this is just the best shell to play them because I can get so many monsters onto the field so quickly, so I figure this is our best option. We also have the Maxi in here as well. For the spells, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, 3 Dino-Mist Charge, our Rhoda, Foolish Burial, MST, Pot of Greed, Regeki, Snatch Steal. I moved 2 Twin Twisters into the main deck because I figure Gage might try to play a bunch of trap cards. The last time Gage played a very heavy combo deck, I countered by playing a very heavy stun deck, and so if Gage is subscribing to the same mentality, then we may need some spell and trap removal main. Last time I was just playing the MST because I didn't think he was going to be on something crazy, and so this time I want to have this in here as a preventative measure. Twin also isn't bad either because we can pitch like Deshrudo or Darkworm, and that actually gives us a ton of value. Then rounding out the deck, we have 3 copies of Howling. This card just overperformed last time, and I can't wait to keep using it because this card is actually just broken. This card is ridiculous. For the side deck, 3 Barrier Statue of the Torrent. If Gage is playing combo versus combo, then we bring this in, and this will probably just win us the game automatically. 2 DD Crow if he's up to any graveyard shenanigans. 2 Gamma Seal if he has any sort of unoutable boss monster. Waking the Dragon was in this set, and so that has me a little bit on edge that he might try to cheese with like Ultimate Falcon, so we need an out to that, and that's where this card comes in. Masterpiece has fallen. He is now banned, but we are playing by traditional rules, so he is at 1 copy. I've got him in the side. I don't know what Gage is up to, but I'm not playing a lot of continuous spells and traps. I'm only playing the 3 Charge and the 3 Howling now, and so I figure having one of this, like if there is an opportunity where Gage is playing a deck where this will just hose him, which is going to be a lot of the time, but I want to just see what he's up to first, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to put this in. 3 Eclipse, I've mentioned this before, for specifically stopping system down. This is a way for us to out that and counter it. It can also slow him down a little bit depending on the board state. We have a Heavy Storm if we need more spell and trap removal, and this is actually a new unlimit on the same list that put Masterpiece to Forbidden. Compulse going to 3. A lot of the times Gage's plays can actually funnel into a single monster from the extra deck, and Compulse is a great answer to that. And since we're not relying on playing continuous spells and traps nearly as much as we were before, I actually like the idea of side decking 3 copies of this as long as he isn't like specifically on Paleo. I think Compulse in like like Master Rule 4 and 5 is just an outstanding card. And I'll see if I put this in. Again, it depends what kind of deck he's playing, but this can just out a lot of very annoying things. So I actually really like it. And then for the extra, we've got the Yazi for the combos. I reduced the Xyz monsters down to just a handful. Karen Gorgon's kind of just like the best rank 4, so I kept him in. And then we have Cowboy and Heavy Armor Train Iron Wolf to be able to go for cheesy, just game-winning plays if we absolutely have him low enough. Then for the links, Electromite, 1 Cerberus, 2 Phoenix. I figured spell and trap removal is a little bit more important than monster removal because I've got that covered pretty well. We have a Link Spider, 2 Mistarboy for the OTK, Cleafor Genius as another Link 2. Sorry, just Skull Dread. I would also love to summon this. We have a Space Insulator as a generic Link 2, and Underclock Taker for the same reason. Guys, I can't wait to see what Gage brought to the table because he's gonna have to bring something fierce if he wants to beat this deck. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, do you smell something? Because it sounds like we're cooking up with some flames that are going to destroy you this episode.
Oh, bro, I smell smoke, dude. I'm about to smoke your ass so hard today, man. Leaving you in the dust, bro.
We haven't done that in so long.
I know, right? We do got to get back on trend there.
It's like the series tradition to make everyone cringe at the beginning of an episode. But Flames of Destruction, fantastic set. You know, just so many playable cards. I love when we get a set like this that maybe isn't like meta warping, but like it just gives us so much more to work with, right? Like these are the sets we wanted like a few episodes ago to really get things going with the links, and we're finally here. So how are you feeling?
Oh, it feels incredible, dude. Like, you know, when you're scrolling through a set list and you start to see like all the banned symbols and the limited symbols, you're like, yeah, it's a pretty good fucking set, dude. Like unreal cards. Bell, Imperm, Nightmares, all of them all released in this set, dude. Damn. The Nightmares were a huge deal back in the day too, bro, because you know Trigate Wizard was like popping and it was like perfect with Trigate Wizard. Bro, brings back so many memories. This set was a nightmare.
So many horrific memories of Goki Extra Link that I would prefer not to relive in all honesty, but I did love Trickstar Sky Striker. That was a great time. In any case, buddy, I'm ready to go if you are. Let's shout the patron. It is Max Holmes. Thank you for the support. And oh, buddy, it looks like we are going to be going first. Good luck, sir.
Best of luck, duelist.
Hope, you know, you brought something interesting to the table because I feel like you're going to need it. We'll go to main 1 and, let's get things started with everyone's favorite card, Dynamis Charge.
I knew you wouldn't stay away from these things. It's too good, bro. But yes, Charge is A-okay.
Well, let me ask you this, buddy. If the roles were reversed and you were playing this deck, would you switch off of it just by chance? No,
I wouldn't. You're right, bro. Why you gotta flip it on me like that, dude? You're at least like 15 wins ahead of me, though. Just give me a break, man.
Just curious. I just wanted to ask. Is all. Okay. All right, so off the Charge, let's go ahead and nab ourselves a Plesios.
Sure.
Then from there, we're actually going to go ahead and scale up here. We're going to go ahead and scale up a Spinos, and we're going to scale up a... I guess this doesn't really matter all that much. These are both fine. I guess we'll scale Plesios as well.
Okay.
And I guess we're going to go for the Pen Summon here right off the bat. Let's go ahead and go for Rex. And a card you haven't seen yet, but you know I have. Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm.
Yep, the worm. That's a good.
Yep, and we're going to go ahead and put these off to the extra deck to bring out everyone's favorite monster, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite.
So good. Yep. Okay. Yep.
I'll use that effect if that's fine.
That is perfectly okay.
No effect Veiler in my future. I guess I'm happy to see that. I will go ahead then. I believe this will also trigger the effect of my Charge as well. So I'm actually Charge will be Chain Link 1, so I send first because Charge is a mandatory effect. So with the effect of Electromite, I think I'm just going to dump myself I mean, any of these cards are fine, right? Who do I want to get in rotation? I guess we'll dump a Stegosaur to the extra deck.
Sure.
I can remember how to put these in the extra deck. There we go. Okay, and then we'll use the effect of Charge here. We get to grab one of these backs. I'll just grab this Rex and put it back in my hand.
That's fine.
Then we'll use the effect of the Electromite. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Plesios, and we're going to add back one of our cards. I will just add said Plesios back to my hand.
Sure.
And the third effect of Electromite, we get to draw ourselves a card. I think I'm just going to go ahead and scale up with that Plesios that you know about. I'm going to set one, I haven't normaled. I don't really want to commit more. I think I'm kind of good just chilling here, so I'll just pass. Go ahead, buddy.
No problem, dude. I'm going to draw for turn.
Sounds
I'm gonna go
good.
Standby main. All right, I'll start my turn by activating terraforming.
Okay, sure. We've seen this song and dance before.
Yes,
You're gonna go
yes.
for the chicken game. You're gonna go for the ravine. What are you gonna go for?
I'm gonna go for the game, dude. Let's get gaming.
All right, let's get gaming. Let's see what you got.
All right, I will activate said game and I'll pay 1,000.
Sure. Draw a card.
All right, cycle. All right, pretty good pickup. Pretty good. I'm gonna activate Dragon Shrine.
Sure. This was a pickup out of your OTS packs, wasn't it?
Sure was. It's a pretty good one too, bro. I'll say it.
When you got Destrudo, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I actually really like the way you think about that Destrudo because the card's really good. So I'm gonna end up dumping him because I think he's just he's mighty fine. So
I mean, there's a few things you could send, but Destrudo just seems like the best.
He seems like the best.
Opinion.
All right, and Alex, since you control a monster and I control no monsters, I'm actually going to special summon Cock from my hand, bro. And he's gonna.
I was waiting for you to say Cyber Dragon, but yeah,
bro.
sure, that works.
Now Cock becomes a level 4 monster because you control a monster and I don't. So he Cyber Dragons as a level 4 tuner here.
Okay, sounds good.
Pretty good. All right, I am going to normal summon. Ready? This is gonna give it away now. You haven't even seen what I'm playing yet. I'm gonna normal summon FA Hang On Mock.
What?
Yeah, bro, we're zooming, bro.
Oh my god.
The FAs have come out to play, bro. Okay, so FA Hang On Mock, when I activate a spell trap FA, it's gonna increase its level by 1, and it's a spell trap or a spell trap effect. So is the normal summon of Hang On Mock okay?
Hang On Mock is fine, sure.
Dope. I love to hear it. All right, I'm gonna activate. Ready? FA Pit Stop. So Pit Stop makes me reduce an FA's level by 2, and then I get to draw a card equal to the pit stops in my graveyard plus 1. So I'm gonna be able to draw 1 after reducing this Hang On Mock by 2. So Hang On Mock is a level 2 now, okay?
So to clarify, so the FA Pit Stop's gonna reduce the level by 2, but then because the FA Pit Stops, or Hang On Mock's effect will then raise it up by 1, so it's gonna be level 3 at the end of all this?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
Dope. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the 1 off a Pit Stop here.
Okay.
And Hang On Mock is a level 3 now.
Okay, it's a level 3. Thinking on res.
You got it.
So you have a level 4 Cock-a-doodle-doo. You've got your level 3 Hang On Mock. You've got Destrudo in grave. You've got 3 in hand. I'm going to book the Hang On Mock.
No. All right, in response to the Book of Moon, I'm going to actually chain FA Test Run.
Ooh, what is this?
This card's broken, dude. I'll let you read it here in a sec. So what it's going to do is it's going to allow me to change the Hang On Mock to defense position, and then I'm going to be able to pop a card on the field.
Okay, so that's going to happen then before the Book of Moon occurs here. And then it also has another effect in the graveyard as well, but that doesn't happen this turn. So, okay, that's fine. So you're going to change Hang On Mock to defense. You get to pop a card. What are you going to destroy?
I'm going to destroy your Electromite.
Shocker. Never would have guessed.
Wise
And then he
choice,
gets flipped down with the book.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I don't know if I let you take another card off my chicken game.
That's the problem with chicken game, right? If you can't get rid of it, then I get to use it.
Yeah, right? You know what? Now with your Electromite gone, I'm kind of less scared of what you can do with one chicken game draw. And you can't kill me with chicken game up, actually. So I'm kind of okay with maybe just passing here. I'm going to try that. You know what? I'm just going to end up passing the turn here. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay. Sure, we'll draw. We'll head on over to main 1 here. I will use that chicken game, so thank you so much for that.
No problem, dude.
Question is, do I want to draw off of it, or do I just want to flat out destroy chicken game so I can get things going? I think you're correct. I don't think I can kill you. If there is a way to kill you, I'd be, pretty hard-pressed to find out what that is, but I'm thinking about it. Okay. I actually don't think I'm going to go for the draw. I think I'm actually just going to pop the chicken game.
I respect it. Good decision. Okay.
Because I think I can do a lot here. There are still some things I need to figure out, but like I said, I can't kill you, but I can actually put you in just a very bad position. So main 1 here, I'm just going to go ahead and just straight up pen summon.
That's fine.
So let's bring out the Stegosaur, the Rex, the Ankleos, and then from my extra deck, I'm going to bring out another Stegosaur.
Sure.
So we're going to go all in here. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and link both of these off for a Miss Starboy.
He's good. He's pretty good. Yep.
He's not bad. He's not bad. This will trigger the charge. I'm going to add this copy of Ankleos back to my hand.
Sure.
Then I have not normal summoned, so I will go ahead and just run out the Ankleos now.
Yep.
And we will, I guess, proceed to battle. Would you be able to tell me Hang On Mock's defense?
It is 1800.
1800. Okay, so he's a little bit thick, but not massively thick. So let's see. How do we want to sequence this? We will go the Ankleos into the Hang On Mock.
Okay.
And so that'll get banished as well.
Oh, well, oh yeah, because Plesios is making them lose defense. Okay.
Well, Ankleos is... So Mistarboy's giving all of my monsters 500 attack because they're all water.
All right.
And then Plesios is also reducing them, but also Ankleos, his monster effect, banishes any monster destroyed by battle with a Dynamis monster.
Okay.
So lots going on here.
Yeah, a lot to take in there. Okay, so Hang On Mock is banished.
Yeah. So now we'll go Stegosaur into the Cockadoodle-Doo.
Okay, and...
which will also banish the Cockadoodle-Doo here.
Correct.
Then 1900 from the Mistarboy.
Sure.
And then we're going to go 2400 with the Rex.
Okay.
And then we're going to use the effect of Rex. We're going to tribute away this Ankleos, and we're going to use its second effect to shuffle a card at random from your hand back into your deck and give my Rex 100 attack.
All right, take your pick.
So we are going to hit this one.
All right, shuffles it into deck. No, not a problem.
Goes away. And then second main, I think we're probably just chilling. So go ahead, buddy.
Not a problem to me. I'll draw for turn. I'll go stand by main.
All good.
I'm going to start by activating FA City Grand Prix, one of the field spells
Okay.
here. So it makes it
Sure.
so you cannot target my FA monsters with card effects, which is pretty good. That's not bad, right?
That's pretty good.
But I'm not going to be bothering with that effect. That's not the important one. The important one is I'm going to activate FA Test Run. I'm going to use its graveyard effect by banishing it from the graveyard, and I'm going to target the Grand Prix to pop it.
Okay.
And then I get to summon an FA from my deck.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to pop this. I'm going to summon from deck. I'm going to grab Whip Crosser here.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything too special. You just can't discard for effects while he's up here.
Sure. Without a hand, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it's whatever. I will follow up here by activating a second pit stop, which is great because since I already have the
Ooh.
first one, I'm going to end up drawing 2 cards here. I'm going
This is basically Pot of Greed.
yeah, pretty
Awesome.
much. So I'm going to reduce the Whip Crosser by 2. It's going to go up by 1 because of all the FA effects, and then I'm going to draw 2
Yep.
cards for pit stop.
Sounds good. That's pretty good.
It's
good.
pretty all right, dude. It's not bad. Right. I'm going to activate Destrudo. I'm going to pay half my life points here.
Sure.
1350, and I'm going to leech it off the Whip Crosser here. All right, I'm going to bottom that Destrudo, send this Whip Crosser to grave, and I'm going to pull out the Mighty Black Rose Dragon.
There is the Black Rose. Are you going to nuke?
I am going to nuke. Get it all out of here.
All right. It's all going. So everything dies. Don't think I have anything else I can do. Starboy cannot trigger because I don't have... I guess I can put my Starboy back.
I mean, yeah, go for it. Like, why not?
I don't know. I don't know if that's relevant, but I guess it can go back. So sure, we'll put him back. Why not?
Okay.
And just for everyone's clarity, I can't use a Dino Mist protection effect because it has the cards being targeted themselves. Like, don't like it can't be like something that's already marked for destruction that's like protecting it.
All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a little terrified of you just top decking a monster to summon. So I'm going to...
Is that what it comes down to?
I'm going to banish my other pit stop here, which allows me to target an FA in my graveyard and special it. So I'm going to special out the Whip Crosser again here.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to normal summon FA Auto Navigator.
This card I remember being very
This
good.
card's very good, dude. And since it's normal summon, I'm going to trigger its effect to add a field spell.
Sure.
I'm going to pick up another City Grand Prix here.
Sounds good.
I'm going to activate Grand Prix. It's going to pump the Whip Crosser by 1 because of Whip Crosser's effect, and then it's going to pump them all by 2 here while it sticks up on the field.
Sure. So currently the Whip Crosser is a 7.
Yes, it is a 7.
Sounds good. So much math with this deck.
I know, right? It's a lot to handle. Cool. Well, you got nothing on field here, but I can't leave this Auto Navigator. So I'm going to Synchro for 8, and I am going to make... I guess just honestly the most useful is this one. I'm going to make Scrap Dragon in the extra deck monster zone.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. Alex, I feel pretty good with this. I'm just going to Battle Phase 28.
I'll take the 28.
Dope. Your move, dude.
I knew Black Rose was a problem. I didn't know what we were going to do about it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's see. So we have that. Scrap Dragon's pretty good because you have set up for next turn. I do think I'm going to have to wall up here because I am a bit scared of what else you can do. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and run out this Brachion. And I'll just pass.
No problem, dude. I'm going to draw for turn.
Sure.
Stand by main. I'm going to activate Scrap Dragon. I'm going to pop the Grand Prix to pop the Brachion.
Yep. Nice and easy.
Now I'm going to trigger Grand Prix. I'm going to get an FA card.
Yep.
Oh, wow, you're just dead.
I was going to say, I feel like you don't need too big of a monster to kill me here.
Yeah, no, you're just dead here. All right. Off the Grand Prix, I'm going to pick up an off-road Grand Prix.
Okay. Another field spell.
Another field spell, yep. I am going to activate my other FA pit stop here. I'm going to banish it, and I'm going to summon Whip Crosser from my graveyard.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Off-Road Grand Prix, making it a level 7, making it have 2100
Oh.
attack here.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that's basically game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gonna go for it.
Wow.
Let's go.
The FAs. Okay. Okay.
They're zooming, bro. They're zooming.
They're zooming. They're zooming. FAs, Gage?
Yeah, bro.
FAs, of all things.
Let me tell you,
FAs
man.
is where we're going.
DZeef is screaming right now, bro. He knows all about those FAs, bro. The cool thing
I
about this
bet.
deck is you haven't even seen it yet. You know Ancient Fairy Dragon was just banned on this Forbidden Limit list?
But it's still limited.
It's still
so-
limited, yes. And this was something fierce that you could do because you know how I was popping those field spells? They all get triggers.
Yeah.
AFD plus that, easy +1, dude. Insane.
So much advantage. So much advantage. Well, good luck. I'm very impressed by what I saw. I think I could have definitely played around the fact that Black Rose was looming, but I figured, I didn't expect the test run draw 2 Pot of Greed to come up. I thought it was just going to be a top
It's
deck
too
war at
good.
that point. So.
Yeah, no, right?
Not bad.
Man, save the
Not
day,
bad.
bro.
Yep. Good luck, buddy. And this is not the hand I really wanted to see. Jesus Christ, what are we going to do? I will set a card and pass it to you.
You are not, bro. That's literally it. Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude. All right.
that is it.
All right.
That is it.
I'm gonna draw for turn. Stand by main.
Sure. This is the way to play around Black Rose.
It- I-
Don't play anything.
I mean, it does do the trick. You're not wrong. Right then. Okay. I'm going to activate Terraforming to start my turn.
Sure. All good.
Off of Terraforming, I am going to pick up a Dragon Ravine.
Okay.
Cool. Lots of synergy here. I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine, and then I am going to activate the effect of Dragon Ravine, Alex. I am going to pitch... It doesn't feel incredible to pitch this, but I think it's just the move. I am going to pitch System Down.
Ooh, okay. We got the system downs back in, I
Yeah,
see.
and
Not
the
making
side-
that mistake twice.
The fact you didn't put anything on board makes me feel all right to do this, though. So I'm going to activate System Down, and I'm going to dump that Destrudo from deck to graveyard here.
Sure. Sounds good.
So I am going to normal summon FA Whip Crosser.
Sure.
I am going to activate Destrudo. I'm going to pay half.
I will crow the Destrudo.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Enjoy paying half your life points?
That was, I'm not going to lie, bro. That was a lot, dude.
To be fair, had that gone off, you would be in a very good position
Oh, yes.
right now.
Oh,
Because then
yes.
you could go Ancient Fairy Dragon and just start going crazy with this deck.
All right, I'm going to sack off the Dragon Ravine here, and I'm going to activate FA Grand Prix.
Sure. So that's going to give your Whip Crosser a extra level.
It's going to be level 7 at the end of it here. 1 level from itself, and then 2 levels the FA Grand Prix is gaining it. So now, man, dude, you can't discard or send cards from your hand to graveyard to activate an effect. Wouldn't that be nice if I had that before you crowed me? Damn. All right, well, I'm just going to go battle phase. I'm going to poke you for 21.
21, I will take.
Dope. All right, I'm going to go main 2. I'm going to set a card. It's your turn, Duelist.
End phase, I will activate Dino Mist Howling.
That's fine. Yep, you can do that.
Okay, so with the Howling, we're going to go ahead and grab a Stegosaur, and we will also grab a Brachion.
Yep.
And those are going to go to the scales.
Yep, sure.
So there's Stegosaur, and there's Brachion. All good?
All good.
All right, we'll go to draw. Anything in standby?
Nope, you're good.
Main 1. What do we want to do? So Whip Crosser is 2,100, correct? Because 300 per level?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then how do we want to do this? Bit big. I guess we will just go for the Pendulum Summon.
Sure.
Let's run out a Rex and 2 Ceratopses.
Yep, not bad. Okay.
It's not the worst. It's fine. I don't know what back row this deck plays, which is not helpful. I feel like if you had is it test run, the one where you change the battle position to pop something? Although you may not want to do that because if you did that, like I could just use the replacement effect of something and just play another scale anyway. You may have thought that if I didn't do anything last turn, that I didn't have anything to do this turn. It's tricky. Well, I think we go for the Electromite here. There's just so much value we can get off of it, so let's give it a shot.
All right. When you summon the Electromite, are you activating the effect?
I would like to activate the effect. What do you got?
Ready for this? I'm going to flip
Let's
up.
see it.
It's a nice card in a nice column. I'm going to flip up Infinite Impermanence, and I'm going to negate the Electromite, bro.
Wow, the flames of destruction coming in clutch for you, buddy.
Dude, too good. All right, do you have anything?
I do not have anything, so that will resolve. Howling is, like I could use Howling, but it doesn't do me any good when your FA City Grand Prix is just protecting everything, so that's pretty nice. All right, well, Electromite's just sitting there doing literally nothing right now. Fantastic. I suppose then, in that case, we will go to battle.
Sure.
I will hit for 300 with the Rex.
I will take it.
And this will be 18.
Yep, 18.
Damn, that's depressing. If I didn't go into those Ceratopses, I could have just killed
You just had game, yeah.
I just had game. I forgot the Destrudo actually knocked you down so much, but I also didn't know what your back row was going to be. That could have been like a myriad of things, I guess. Second main, Electromite's impermed, so we can't really do much. I'm sitting pretty confident here. I think I'll just pass. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I will go standby main.
Yep.
And
Infinite impermanence. Unreal.
Well, I'm not gonna end my turn, but I'm gonna concede. I don't have anything, bro.
I was about to say, I'm like,
nah, I got
just
nothing.
passing. I'm like, Battle Fader coming in.
Nah,
Battle Fader for game 3.
Literally
game
no
3.
plays. Game 3, bro.
Gage, the flames of your FAs are still going strong, but will that and the flaming, burning desire to kill these Dino-Miss off once and for all, and all the combined passion of Team Gage, is that going to be enough to get you over the finish line, buddy? We will have to see.
I think it will, man. I think it will. You haven't dropped a game with those Dino-Miss yet, but today's the day, bro. I feel really good about this FA deck, and I'm going to feel even better when I draw the absolute nuts going first here. Good luck.
We'll see. We'll see. Good luck, buddy. There's a lot of crazy shit this deck can do, so I really hope that that does not transpire. Let's see what you got.
This hand looks fierce, bro. This hand looks really good,
Don't
bro.
like to hear that. Don't like to hear it. Oh,
this hand
no.
looks so good. Oh, my God. All right, well, let's get gaming. I'm going to start my turn with Pot of Greed.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to draw 2.
It's not fine, but yeah, I'll allow it. I feel like the real reason no one ever really played FAs is because it's so complicated to keep track of all the level modulation.
Yeah, no, bro, I'm totally struggling right now, dude. There's too many numbers to work with. I'm not cut out for this.
That's how I felt when I played DDD a few episodes ago. I'm like, I don't have the brain capacity for this.
All right, I'm going to activate Terraforming.
Okay, all 3 games. Sounds good.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's at 3, so it's
It is at 3.
Still.
Don't you miss those days?
Oh, Brent, no, I don't, dude. This card's so good.
This card's so good, yeah.
I am going to add from my deck to my hand a copy of Dragon Ravine.
Sure. Looks familiar.
Yeah, pretty good card. I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine, and I'm going to activate
good.
Dragon Ravine Pitching Tempest.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Yep, I'm going to dump the Strudel.
These are all wins, aren't they?
They are. They are.
Okay,
Yep.
That's cool synergy. That's cool.
I'm going to normal summon Hang On Mock.
Sure.
A little scary, but I'm going to Strudel here, pay 4.
I've got the crow for you again, buddy.
Oh, again, bro, no!
I'm like, please no please no whip crosser. Please no whip crosser.
Oh, shit, dude. Nah, that's pretty... Oh, wait, why did I shuffle it back? Yeah, it does get banished.
You were thinking the effect.
Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Crow has saved my ass this game. That's all I will say.
Yikes.
Excuse me, sir. Take your 4,000 cost.
Oh, well, excuse me, bro. Damn. That is horrifying, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's terrifying.
And you left Hang On Mock just straight up in attack, too?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to set 1, 2... Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, this is terrifying. All right, it's your turn.
Can I kill you is the question. I don't know. Oh, that's... Ooh. All right, anything standby.
No, you're good.
Okay, we'll go to main 1. Oh, 2 back row. Okay. I know you have imperm now. I don't know. What else do you have? You have that stupid... the test run, I think. So I have to play around like imperm test run are like the only cards I know about that do anything in your deck. Wait, hold on. Hang On Mock's 1,200, correct?
Yeah, he's small right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not 0. He's 1,200. Okay, I got to remember that. That makes this a little bit easier. So I have a Brachion. So I'm like, how does this work if you have a monster with 0 attack? But I forgot Hang On Mock actually has attack points.
He's got 1,200, yeah, so you're good.
Okay, so the Brachion's fine. Question is, what do I do now? I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna normal summon a Plesios.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to battle.
Sure.
I'm gonna hit with the Brachion.
Sure, I'm gonna take 800. Oh wait, I'm gonna take 1,000.
Yeah, 800.
No, because Plesios, right?
Oh yeah, Plesios is reducing it by 200. So yeah, so it's down to 1,000. 2,000 minus 1,000. Yeah, you take 1,000.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take 17 from Plesios.
If that's fine.
That's unfortunately fine. Yes.
Okay. Second main, I'm gonna set 2 back row. I'm gonna specifically play. Oh God, actually, can I play around imperm in this deck? Let me think about this. I'll put this here. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can see why there's a problem with imperm specifically in this deck.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that reliable here. Oh God, please don't tell me. I'm gonna activate. Oh God, dude, can I look through my deck real quick? I need to see if I sided out something, bro. I'm gonna be so sad if I did.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
No! No! I sided it out! Oh, no. Oh, no. God, God damn, bro. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm going to activate 1 for 1, and I'm going to discard Supreme King Dragon Darkworm.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm going to special summon my level 1 from the deck. I'm going to summon Auto Navigator.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
that
trigger
actually
Auto
gets to
Navigator.
trigger.
Yes.
Sure.
Cool. I get to add a field spell from deck to hand here. So I'm going to add, I'm going to add the City Grand Prix.
Right. Okay.
I am going to swap out my Dragon Ravine for the City Grand Prix.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Fairy Wind.
Are you gonna Fairy Wind your own Grand Prix?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. Don't have a response to that. Yeah.
Okay, so we both take 300.
We both take 3. This is putting you dangerously
I
low.
know, and I'm going to be able to trigger the Grand Prix. I'm going to add an FA card.
Okay, sure. Haven't normaled yet, so you've got something you can do. I do like the synergy, though, with not only using Fairy Wind against, like, my pen scales, but being able to pop your own field spells for value is actually kind of sick.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty dope. It's actually kind of fun. I'm, like, so close to pulling off something fucking dope.
And you possibly have a synchro play here. Are you just, like, one thing off?
Why? This takes so much brain power, Alex. If you're wondering, like, what's so hard right now, I'm trying to get this fucking Navigator off the field so I can have food for Tempest, and it's like it's fucking hard. It's not easy figuring out a line for this.
Well, you get to add any. Oh, it only adds a field spell, right? It doesn't add a. Oh no. You're.
I'm using the field
Grand
spell.
Prix
The field,
effect.
yeah, Grand Prix allows me to add anything. Okay, so after much deliberation, I think I'm gonna add FA Test Run. Okay. And
Sure,
I'm gonna,
it adds any FA card. Man, that field spell's so good.
I think this quick play spell card's even better, though. I'm going to activate FA Test Run.
Okay.
I'm going to change the Navigator to attack, and then I'm going to pop it.
Oh, you can destroy any face-up card.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So that gets the... Okay, all right.
All right. I'm going to activate Supreme King Dragon Darkworm.
Yes.
I'm going to special summon itself.
I'm familiar with that card.
All right. I'm going to activate Tempest. I'm going to banish 2 wind from the graveyard.
Sure.
And then I'm going to summon out Tempest.
Okay. Let's get you some dudes.
Yeah, there's some dudes on the board right now, which ain't bad. They're not bad. I'm going to attempt to leave the main phase. Is that okay?
Now remember that Plesios is reducing attack here.
I do. I know. Well aware. Okay, I'm going to attempt to leave my main phase.
Tempting to leave main phase is fine.
Okay, battle phase.
Okay. Start step of battle phase.
Sure.
I'm going to Dino Mist's Howling.
Okay, I'm gonna chain another Fairy Wind.
Oh my god, he had another one?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Okay,
Let's go.
So that doesn't resolve. We both take 300.
Yep.
I don't get my scales, and you may continue in the battle phase.
All right, I'll punch over the Brachion here.
So I'll take 4.
Mm-hmm. No, you'll
Brachion
take 200.
2, yeah, because Tempest is 2200. Yeah, see, I even forget the the Plesios effect. Okay, and then the extra deck he goes.
Yep. Okay, and this Plesios and my Darkworm are both 18, so I'm gonna crash them.
Yeah, both 17, same thing.
Yeah.
They both crash regardless.
Okay. Right. It doesn't look great. I'll say it really doesn't. At least I'm alive. So
You are alive.
it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, can we clean it up? I think we can.
No,
with
I
that.
don't want to hear that. No.
I have a Foolish Burial.
Okay.
We are going to dump, assuming I did not side deck it out. I don't think I did. I did not. There's the Dark Worm. I will use the effect of Dark Worm.
Sure.
I will go ahead and bring him to the field. I will activate his effect. I think I actually do have the Gate 0 still. I do.
Sure.
I know I sided that out in game 2, so I wasn't sure. And this is where I think is the end of the game. I am going to pay half my life points to summon my own Destrudo.
This one's from hand. Yep.
Yep. And I will go ahead and go through the motions here because I'm very excited to do this. I will sync up, and we are going to bring out Mr. Yazi, Evil of the Yang Zing.
Yep, he's good. Yep.
He's pretty good. I will use the effect. We will pop both monsters on the field, trigger the second effect of Yazi to special summon a worm, which will bring us Mr. Mare Mare to the field.
Yep. And you don't even have to go through it anymore. Yep.
Yep, that's the end of it. Mare Mare could have just gone off from there. I had that Destrudo, but I didn't want to overcommit in case your back row were just something that could just like if you had imperm for Yazi, I was just a sitting duck basically. Well, actually, he can't be targeted, but like if you had something to stop the Yazi, like I just was gonna just have no follow up whatsoever. So I didn't want to fully commit, especially when you just like summoned and passed after the DD Crow. I wanted to play it a little bit slow, but then you outed my board, so I didn't have a monster. But fortunately, I got one off the top there. But FAs, buddy, holy shit!
This deck is really cool. It's just, oh man, bro, that the DD Crow was was both times what fucked me up. If that
Yeah.
DD Crow you didn't have that, like, and I was able to make AFD on those both fields, I was gonna get so much advantage. It was gonna be like
absolutely.
a huge uphill battle for you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You just get to get double searches then, because not only do you get the search off of the Grand Prix, but then you get the search off of the AFD as well, which is another field spell on top of it. And then you get the extra special summon off the Ancient Fairy as well. You just get to start going off and doing some absolutely just disgusting stuff. Like, I've seen when this deck was, played back in its prime, and some of the combos this deck can do are just like absurd. And we get to play with ban cards on top of it. And you did take a game off of me, I mean, at the very least, this deck can just synchro spam like no other, especially with the level modulation. And that was it. I mean, I was thoroughly impressed. I didn't think that it was going to be able to like hang its own, but it absolutely did. And I see you switch up you brought in the fairy winds, you brought in the system downs. I mean, you brought in just like as much hate as like humanly possible. And I mean, it's just like it was close. It was very, very close here in the end. I think, again, had it not been for that DD Crow, I think you could have on your turn 1 just gone absolutely ballistic and had a great setup.
Oh yeah, no, I still think I don't know if I'm ready to let go of this deck yet. Some of the cards like Test Run is that's one of the best cards I've ever read. And then like again, just the fact that they pair so well with the field spells, and the field spells themselves are really good. It didn't take a lot of convincement to like actually try this deck out. I was really thoroughly impressed by it, and especially with AFD on top of it. Like I was saying, like that was just something that wasn't even playable at the time, so it was cool to test that out. But yeah, no, this deck was sick, dude. So what did you get from Flames, bro? I'm hoping you had the opposite luck I did last episode, and like you got shit. Like, did you get anything good?
I didn't get anything crazy. I would say I got like average. I got maybe not, because there was something I forgot about, but I got like Nightmare Phoenixes, Nightmare Cerberuses.
Okay.
I think I got 3 Phoenix, 2 Cerberus, which like I don't think
Wow.
I need that many, but I guess I have them. I did get the Space Insulator. That was another one, but that's a common. I feel like you should have gotten that as well.
Yeah.
Everything was pretty. I didn't get any. I didn't get like an imperm. I didn't get anything ridiculous like that. I did in my OTS packs, however. And this is a big game changer. I got a Link Spider.
That's a real good. Oh wow, for the Mermaid too.
For the
That's
Mari
really
combo,
good,
yep.
bro.
Because now I can immediately put one of these tokens into a Link Spider, and then with 2 more of the tokens, I can just go. I can take the token and the Link Spider, or I can go token and Mari into one of those copies of Phoenix, and I have a co-linked Phoenix, so I get to pop a back row and draw a card. And from here, this is just 3 materials. Any other monster at this point will give me a Saryuja, or it's just. And when Borrelsaur Dragon comes out too,
Oh my, yeah.
I'm gonna have a Borrelsaur line, which is just even more
That's
disgusting.
really
But
strong, yeah.
yeah. So the Link Spider, I was more happy about the Link Spider than like anything else, but obviously Phoenix and Cerberus are pretty good. Aside from that, got my Call by the Graves. I didn't play them. I think Crow's just a little bit better, because like we don't have a ton of hand traps, honestly. Like we have a few, but I think Crow, just being able to use it on turn 0, like this game specifically, was very good.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of anything else good. What about you?
I got
You got the Imperm. That's
I got
amazing.
some really good stuff this set. I got the Imperm, which was a really good pickup. I actually, funny enough, didn't pull any Dawn Dragster for this deck, which is the level 7
Really?
spell trap to get it. Yeah, that was so weird.
Oh,
but in its
that's
place,
unfortunate.
Alex, I did get some broken shit, dude. I got not 1, but 2 of this guy.
Wow, 2 goblin. I didn't get a single goblin, if that makes you feel
Goblin's
better.
insane. I got Goblin. I got 1 Cerberus. I didn't get any Phoenix. Like I said, I'm just not allowed to have spell trap removal.
I guess not. That theme of the progression series continues.
Yeah, but I did get a Cerberus, and I think the Goblin's a pretty good pickup too anyways. And I also got, Alex, on top of that, I got a Ghost Bell.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ghost Spell's good.
I got a World Legacy Succession, the Reborn.
That's Reborn. That's literally Reborn.
Literally
Yep.
Reborn. And I think I got a whole bunch of Elemental Saber, like, Ultras, but not bad. For Flames of Destruction, like,
I
it
think
was
so.
a good haul, dude. Really good haul.
Yeah. No Phoenix. That's so unfortunate.
I-
How many? No Twin Twister. No Nightmare Phoenix. Like, how many episodes is it going to be for you to get spell and trap removal?
Yeah,
That's just unreal how
I don't even
difficult
know
that
what
struggle's
I don't
been
even
for
know
you.
what to say anymore about it, bro. It's just like I'm not meant to have it this season,
It's
dude.
just a meme. It's just a meme
It
at
is,
this
dude.
point,
Yep.
I guess. Yeah. But this deck was cool. I mean, I'm happy you changed it up into something completely different, because, I mean, it was just something that I wasn't even expecting either. And I think you just have this huge advantage going into this. When you have a good feeling you know what I'm going to play, and then you build this entire deck that I'm not as familiar with, so you can actually just play around some things, because you might think, oh, yeah, Alex might negate that, and then just do something else, and then just be able to outplay me left and right. And, FA, it's a cool deck. I like it. It's sick.
I'm waiting for you because, like, hang on On Mock is really good because it's a macro Cosmos level 7. Fortunately, that doesn't do much for you against your deck, but yeah, no, I think if you played any other strategy or something, like that use the graveyard, like Hang On Mock being level 7, non-targetable, and there's some macros, it's pretty good too on its own. It's really, really nasty.
Yeah,
so.
Just having those generic effects on these cards is just very strong. And these things get very large very quickly. And once it gets out of hand, like, again, if I'm going to, hands down, if it was not for DD Crow, I would not have been in this whatsoever. DD Crow, because not only did it stop the Destrudo, you paid half your life to do it, so it just made it that much easier for me to win. Just, that's one of the risks with Destrudo, right? It's a very powerful card, but has a very big drawback if it doesn't go through. So,
if you're wondering what I sided out, by the way, I knew I knew I was freaking out earlier. Yeah,
so what happened?
I played 2 Destrudo in this deck, okay? And I sided one of them out for like a Fairy Wind or something like that. So if so since I still had Ravine up, if I had the second Destrudo in the deck, I could have like made a 7 or something, and I would have slammed you, bro. What is this last back row here?
So this was actually an Eclipse that I didn't have to
use.
So,
wow, Eclipse.
So to be fair, if you were going to go all in like that, I could have Eclipsed you and stopped you, and then that may have just been lights out anyway, since I had the Destrudo in hand. So you would have drawn a couple of cards, which could have mattered, but then next turn, I could have just I still would have had my Dino miss out. Then I just go bring out the Destrudo, and I just clear your board, basically.
Yep.
So I don't know. Like, yes, having the Destrudo would have 100% made a difference, but having this Eclipse, I felt a little bit safe from, system down or anything you might have been up to. But again, I mean, it could have gone either way had I not had the Eclipse.
No. Damn, what a fun match, though, dude.
That was a fun one.
Pretty cool, though. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I think they get a little better in the next coming sets here. What's next, dude? Is it Savage
Cybernetic Horizon. Speaking of Borrelsword Dragon, please let me complete this Yazi combo.
I'll say it, though. I think that's like the only good card in there is like Borrelsword Dragon. I think after that is Savage Strike, which is an unreal set then, too.
Savage Strike's going to be crazy. That's probably our next set to look forward to for sure.
Yep, this was a fun one though. Really cool.
This was
open.
Good games, buddy. Good games.
Good games, sir. Good games.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. We have to shout out our patrons as always. So big shouts to Shadow1317, Moto, Sean Allen Jr., Cameron Smith, Angayoka, Tim00x3, Ika, Iron Fang, Pony, Starkey, and Musa, Michael Dente, Part 2, Dan the Menhoben, Synchro Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Strayconic, Rockslide, Dollywop, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas, Cole T, Jordan Coons, Calvin, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Lumpy, Neighbor Celeste, David Lee, Rockley 325, Yusuf Aslan 05, Lane Rogers, Chat God, Silent Agent 216, I sat in Grin Maju and Salad, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Brett Harvey, John 2 Based Apathy Asher, Brody Eastwood, Dacer, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Give Me Speed Order, Give Me Death, MBT's Hard Leg, Asling Jensen, Cypher, Peon Perp 6, TC Gaming, Matthew Brady, Edison Format, Ash Blossom Toe Sniffer, that's a new one. Why are they so horny, Gage? I don't get it. Dr. Solace, Max Merceru, and Tom Russell. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.